What's going on, guys? My name is CBS. Welcome back to another Destiny video. Now today I want to talk about the tier system. Now for you casual Destiny players, you might not know what the tier system is, but the tier system, you'll often hear somebody say I'm running a 551 build or a 552 build or a 525 build or something like that. Me personally, I have never been able to achieve a tier 12 build. Now with the tweaks they did before the Rise of Iron came out, it made it increasingly more difficult to achieve a tier 12 build. Now, if you don't know what the tier system is, the tier system is the combination of your intellect, discipline, and strength. Now, obviously, each one stands for one. So if I say a 552 build, that means 5 intellect, 5 discipline, 2 strength build. Now, each tier counts for, it decreases the time it takes for something to charge. Now, not including you getting kills or other weapons that you're using. Now, for this one specifically, hold on, let me grab the Monte Carlo so I can make it a little bit easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about. All right, cool. So right now I am running a tier 11 build. That is the best I've ever been able to do. Right now, for the longest time we were talking, you know, how do you get a tier 12 easier? The problem is that it's even harder to do now, but there is an artifact out there that makes it even easier to get tier 12, tier 13, tier 14, and even possibly tier 15. Now I have been sitting here tweaking for a while trying to make a tier 15 build, and I have yet to be able to do it. But I know there's somebody out there that should be able to do it. So right here, I'm gonna throw on the Memory of Felwinter. If you don't know what the Memory of Felwinter is, the Memory of Felwinter is an artifact that you lose your super, but you gain a melee and a grenade charge, and it boosts all your stats. And then the orbs that you pick up, they're gonna grant you melee and grenade energy. So when I throw that on, right, there's no reason. I'm gonna make this intellect here. Let's see, I'm gonna do some tweaking for you guys to show you what I was talking about. Throw this on, throw that on. So right now I am running a way too much. I have way too much discipline, right? So I just throw this chest plate on, and that puts me at a tier 13 build, right? But I have way too much intellect and way too much discipline. Throw on an intellect strength helmet. That puts me at tier 5, tier 4, right? So that means I need some discipline, right? Change this to some discipline. Right now I'm running a tier 14 build. Just barely, right? So all I have to, but I have plenty of intellect to kind of spare. So if I change these gloves over to intellect, I'm even drop me down to tier 4. Maybe it's this. Yeah, here we go. So this right here, I can switch this. So that puts me at plenty of tier 14. Now again, I know there's somebody out there that should be able to achieve a tier 15 build. Now why is this important? In Crucible, even in PvE, the amount of time it takes for you to get your super is important, especially for, like, let's say a hunter running Night Stalker. Being able to tether large groups of enemies or the boss on a consistent basis helps take them down faster. Same thing with discipline. Being able to throw grenades, control areas, especially if you're a Titan, throw the double, like with the Titan, you can have double lightning grenades without having to have the armamentarium chestplate, which makes it amazing. So somebody like me that prefers to run the Bones of AO, but I don't like to use my super when I'm running a Night Stalker, this right here is an amazing build. This is a tier 14 build with Night Stalker. I'm able to run double snare without using the Claws of Ahamkar gloves, run quiver, and shade step, all on top of having, I have 2 snares and I'll have 2 of these spike grenades, allowing me to do a lot more and not having to feel like I'm wasting my super. I talked about this before Rise of Iron came out, but now that it's out, I can kind of better illustrate what I mean. So right now I have a, like I said, I'm running a tier 14 build, and granted, if I was able to run this helmet, my hunter would look badass. Like, that hunter looks dope as fuck. But back to the topic at hand. Sorry. So right now I'm running a tier 14 build, right? And the reason I grabbed the Monte Carlo specifically is because right now I have triple jump with better control of my hunter, right? I also get 2 spike grenades and 2 snare grenades or venom grenades, or venom smokes, depending on how you like to run it. But with the Monte Carlo, dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants you a chance to fully charge your melee with each kill. So this is like literally the ultimate stack weapon for the Memory of Felwinter artifact. Now, I have yet to try it. I literally had the idea for the video, started building the build, and then I'm talking to you guys now. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take the Monte Carlo into the Crucible, and we're going to try out the tier 14 build with double snare and see if how much of a difference it makes, how much of a cooldown time it gets, and see how it works out. So let's do that, because like I said, the Monte Carlo is amazing, and being able to throw snare after snare after snare, it should be fantastic. So matter of fact, why did I pick Rumble? Let's do Clash. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, if you've already built a tier 15 build on your Guardian, please let me know in the comment section below, and let me know how you laid it out, whether you had max, you know, if you did intellect strength on your chest, or you did, you know, discipline strength on your helmet, whatever the case may be. Let me know how you achieve your tier 15 or tier 14 loadout, so that maybe I can possibly make a tier 15 for myself. So like I said, the best that I've been able to achieve with the gear that I have is tier 14, but again, that's still better than the majority out there. Like I said, I don't like supers in the competitive environment. I wish that they didn't allow it, but with Night Stalker, it's not that efficient to use, except for, I guess, area control. So with me being able to just take that out of the equation, get my double snares, double spike grenades, etc., it should prove to be in a very exciting way to play the Crucible. So let's check it out. Okay, before we jump into the Crucible, I want to say something. There's absolutely no real reason to run tier 15 build. Now, I said in the if you see the loadout that I built, I had max intellect, max discipline, and I only had tier 4 strength, which is not that smart considering you should be running max discipline, max strength, especially if you're going to stack the Monte Carlo. I didn't think about that at the time. I was just hype about making a tier 15 build, and for some reason I completely forgot that the memory of FELWINTER takes your super, even though I was talking about it in the setup portion. So if you're going to make a tier 15, it's more of a challenge than actually being beneficial. So with the memory of FELWINTER, you definitely want to max out your discipline and strength, because you're getting the extra melee and extra grenade on top of your boost to all your other stats like agility and things like that. So just keep that in mind when you're working on building a tier 15 build, and that you are going to lose your super. I know I said some stuff that was kind of counterproductive to what the statement I'm making now, but as along those lines, you're going to be able to make a tier 15 build, but you are going to lose your super. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. Last exit again. Tier 14 build on my Hunter, Monte Carlo. I went ahead and infused something into it so my light wasn't too low. But let's see. I do want to change my stability up a bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it as is. Let's go. Let's see how much of a difference I get here. Double lightning, double snares. Let's go. I'm excited, actually. Snares, if you don't know what it does, it fucking... Oh my god, I'm getting lit the fuck up. It's basically like a proximity smoke grenade. He stuck me. Damn it. Again, the possibilities, just like right there. He threw... I normally run a double fusion build on my Warlock, right? Because I use the Starfire protocol with my Warlock, right? But with this artifact, I won't need to do it. But again, like I said, I do lose super. Ooh, that grenade, oh. Again, all I have to do with the Monte Carlo is cause damage, and it gives me, increases the melee recharge. So, and then, with kills, it has a chance to completely refill my fucking... Oh, that grenade was filthy. I don't like this spot. Let's get out of here. There we go. That's one. Throw that right there. Oh, what's wrong, bitch? What's wrong? Smoke kill, baby. Double. Oh, that should have been a fucking double, man. The thing is just slightly too inaccurate, and I just ran out of ammo. But again, I still got smoke. I'm about to get a smoke. I'm about to get another fucking grenade. I don't like going down this way. Smoke it. Oh, God. Damn it, man. Damn it. I tell you what, running snares, you get a lot of fucking assists. So just be prepared to do that. But like I said, if you're running a Warlock or a fucking Titan, or you have to wear certain things to get the build that you want, where is he? No, sir. No, sir. Tried to cheese me. Oh, God. Super. Oh, yes, I didn't eat it. He traded. Give me those fucking orbs. Let's go. And Reese fills my shit. That grenade is filthy. Throw a snare out there. Hold the spot. See if he comes through. Oh, I shot it. Damn it. Throw this right here. Oh, they're hurt. Shit, I'm dead as fuck. I'm dead as fuck. Why'd I push with no fucking support? Wow, really? The bubble on that ass. All right. We're not doing so well. Again, this tier 14 builds, tier 13 builds, stuff like that, tier 15 builds, they are for the better Crucible players. I am an average Crucible player. If you ever watch me play the Crucible, you would know that. That didn't hit him? No fucking way. How is that even possible? Damn it, why is this thing so fucking inaccurate? Oh my god, I can't finish a kill to save my life. Behind us. He overflew it. Fuck, get out of there. Oh my god, I survived. Let's go. Let's go. Where the fuck did he go? I was like, did he survive? Wow. The fuck? Throw that out there. Got him with this smoke, baby. That smoke, though. Let's go. I'm just throwing smoke to keep him back and shit. Throwing smoke to keep him back. That was dope. I don't know what we just did, but that was dope as fuck. I wonder if we can get them both. What I might do is I might go ahead and throw a snare on here just to see what happens. Oh, shit. The heavy's not inside like it is on fucking Trials. Fuck. The heavy's not inside. I tricked myself right there. Again, like I said, I got my ass beat. I'm not stressing. I am not worried about it. But the possibilities of how you can lay out your Guardian with a tier 15 build, double smoke or double melee, double grenade is huge. Like I said, Warlocks, Titans, Hunters, we can all benefit from this. And it eliminates the fucking annoyance of a super. So if you want to test your ability, negate the use of a super at all in your game and just focus on your abilities with primaries. Granted, you don't have to use a Monte Carlo, but the Monte Carlo gives you a chance to instantly get your melees recharged back, and damage with the Monte Carlo decreases the timer on your melee, on your grenade charge. Am I saying that right? Hold on, let me check. I might be saying it wrong. Let me make sure I get it right. Here we go. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee with each kill. So I had it backwards. So getting kills with this has a chance to fully charge your melee. Damage just decreases your grenade cooldown time. So it is definitely something that I'm interested to see how often or how well I can do without super, because I already don't like using super as it is. And this right here allows me to play a Night Stalker in more of a pure, I guess, PvP way. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you build your Guardian with the Memory of Felwinter artifact. Again, this is my loadout. I am running a tier 14 build. It was the best I could get. I know that there's somebody out there that's got to be able to get a tier 15. Maybe not. Maybe it's not possible, but in my heart of heart, I believe that somebody's got the skill or the patience enough to find all the right gear to do it. So with that being said, my name is CBS. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, be safe. Tell your mother to call me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Yes, you can!